Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Very Sky Rita's video blog. Very Sky. As you can see this morning, I am looking for my ear cleaner. Okay, so for some of you out there wondering what's going on this morning, well, that's why I'm here. I'm here for a short update for you all. So I want to tell you guys a story. So I went to bed late. Yep, late. So this morning I got up. I actually slept in two sections. My first one was less than 4 hours. I got up, really cranky, by the way. And I was tired as tired can be due to the fact that my sleeping schedule was wonky because I had to be woken up for my sister. Then my sister was late. Then my sister didn't want to talk. Then the beautiful Zoe wanted to talk for a few minutes, so we took care of that for almost 2 hours. And then I finally got to bed. Of course, Chloe, on the other hand, thinks it's okay to live in a garbage heap, so I told her to clean out this shit. So today's plan is I'm going to be cleaning and redoing the bathroom. She's going to be fucking doing her chores. So before someone says, get off your lazy butt, you ogre, well, guess what, Reagan's shit fuck? Whoever you are, no one gives a shit about your opinion. Now, another thing I got to look into is, let's see, this is tomorrow's plan. So I know I'm going to have salad, and I know I'm going to have a club sandwich today. So, this is done. So I got an update spreadsheets and price new pins. That's done. So, as you can see, we have everything coming along nicely for Zoe's part. This is for today. Tomorrow, I will be doing a YouTube video from And tomorrow's meal, we haven't decided yet. Alright, so YouTube and so I will start spreadsheets tomorrow. Alright, see? So I added my little flair to it. Chloe wants a shower, so that depends on Wednesday's schedule. So my meals, you know. So one of the things I want to tell you about as a prepper is a big one. One of the things you want to prep from time to time is pins. So I have to spend like $30, and I gotta order some more pins. You know. So I'm gonna order some more pins in the next few days. Currently, I have a spreadsheet I need to open. Here we go. And two spreadsheets to do this morning. Shouldn't take me but more than a few minutes. So as you know, tomorrow is a grocery store day. So well, yes, and to-do list. My handwriting is not small. Sometimes I make these too small. Okay. So as you can see, look at whiteboards. All right. Got to figure something out besides club sandwich and salad. So my sister said, "Got to eat 3 meals a day." I'm like, So I got two things I want to do. All right. So first of all, I'm doing this first thing. Okay. A lot of you have asked me. See, it doesn't take me long. Okay. All right. So it doesn't take long for this. You guys sitting there and you're like, "Oh yeah, cool," But the thing is it is what it is. So I was telling Zoe I'm having some hot flashes again this morning. You guys sit there and say, "Oh well." So 93, 97. Once this is done, all right. So all right. Okay. So then what we want to do is we want to do a quick total, right? Total right here. And then we save it to a second folder. All right. So save as, and then we do. All right. There. That's saved and done. Okay. And then you go to calculator and go. Remember, I said it won't take long. All right. So all right. So what we're doing is we are finishing up here. I asked Mother Fanny to look into some stuff. Last night I did. All right. So, anyways, see what you do is you basically work on this slowly. I'm going to grab another cup of coffee this morning because. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a break and have some coffee, and we're going to talk for a bit. So, what I got to do is I got to coordinate this. Okay, for some of you preppers out there, this will come in handy during a blackout or panic or whatever, right? What you do is you start putting together your preppers notes, right? Like for me, you see this, it says daily planner. Now, it's not a planner I would use, but let me just tell you for the record, it's what we have available currently to get us motivated. I am very motivated. Chloe, of course, ain't motivated for shit. She keeps piling crap everywhere. So, this morning, right, I complained to Chloe. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. See, this is something else. So, hold on a sec. Got a runny nose. I don't want you guys hearing it. All right. Hold on. Okay, so what you got to do is you use notes like see, I'm actually putting together a list for Chloe to do because I can't do everything, you see? She keeps bitching about things, right? So what you do is you don't let her bitch back. You just fill in the blanks, right? So I got salad and club sandwich for dinner. Yep. That would leave us with one more day of something or other, right? So say you go to the store, right? There's 2 frozen pizzas. I can use pizza for tomorrow night's dinner, or I can have pizza as well. So it just depends on, you know. So you can use the notes to put in extra notes, like certain things. For example, bunny food. So here we go. So I got a club sandwich. I got some brie cheese. I got some cucumbers. I think I'm good. So basically, you can also look into simple meals like potatoes and onions. Remember I said that the other day. So what we're going to do is we're going to speed up the thing, right? So we're going to do this, right? Okay. All right. So all right. So basically what you do is you fill in the time slots, right? And you check them off as you go, right? It's simple. And then you look at the thing here that says, say, top 3, and to-do list, and then meals and the water. I haven't done the water today. I'm starting today. I'm going to check out the boxes. And then the notes. Now, once all of this is done for the day, that means you can go to the next day, right? The next day is the same format. Fortunately for this one is, I got spreadsheets, and Chloe's got to-do lists. And then the meals will probably be hot bar because Chloe wants the hot bar. And then Wednesday, you see, this is Tuesday, right? Undated. So Wednesday, see, there's nothing on Wednesday due to the fact that I haven't filled in for Wednesday's plan. And the reason I haven't filled out Wednesday's plan is, you ready for this? Because Wednesday's plan is not ready yet due to the fact that I have to look into options. Now, see, I'm very frugal. All right, so no. All right. So what you do then is there. And then what you do is is you turn around and you plan all right. Right. All right. So all right. There, see? And the work for today is done. So it doesn't take long. Then you just go save as, right? Okay. Always do -1 for the files because that tells you exactly what's going on. All right. So, okay. So, anyways, once I'm done with that, I am done. So then we go over here to move a few things. Then I have a feeling I'm gonna have to figure out a few things. Okay, so basically the daily planner will come in handy for many things. Like, for example, I was doing a spreadsheet, so you just go to spreadsheets and there. Then I have Zoe, of course, working with me on trying to find a whiteboard. Apparently, she thinks a whiteboard will come in handy for, but not limited to, well, not limited to, um, not limited to, uh, what do you call it? A whiteboard. And so one of the shopping things is that I have several things to look up this morning, one being a whiteboard. Another is, let me see. So there's a meal planner too, Oh, here we go. Let me look at this. All right, so So I was saying something bigger, but I'm looking at other options too. So let me see here. Gotta get some medicine, I think. All right, so how many do you get? You get okay. Look at that. I'll put this down on the Airy Sky list. We have our own list that you guys can donate if you need to. I keep everything that I want to remember in the Airy Sky list so I can move along faster. So what I'm looking for is yeah, everything I need. Okay. All right, so I think I've found a couple ideas I can pass along this morning as I think about it. This month feels like it's the month of prepping for I might send out these ideas to so don't want to look at books. I'm looking at all right, so does this say anything about it? No, it's 110 pages. I don't need a book to tell me what I need, not need. So basically, I might send off an idea for Mama Fanny soon to see what she thinks of this. This might just come in handy for prepping needs. So I'm looking at prepping needs. That's not what I want. That. I'll be right back, everyone. Give me a couple moments. I am going to use the restroom, so I'll be right back. Okay, peeps, I'm back. So, for some of you out there wondering what's going on, right? First, you got to plug this in, make sure it's charged. There we go. Second, you want to make sure that things get done. So, this morning, I'll tell you a story, okay? Make sure I have my full can of dip. I think Chloe didn't give me the other can. Nope. So apparently, son of a bitch steals my dip this evening. I bought, right? Bought dip. I was only nearby. And by the way, I found a new way of doing things with Chloe Cash. She steals the cash, she's in trouble. All right. Anywho, where was I? So this morning, like I said, have some emails to send out, and then later, you got other things to do. So this morning, I'm going to take a little bit of time for myself and tell you guys what I think. So, one of the things I'm thinking of buying is stuff that I'm not going to share with Zoe because, I was making a joke with Zoe last night on something, and, Zoe and I were talking about transgender people and deceiving, and, a lot of them are like, I'm straight, heterosexual, blah, 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 right? Well, we're not talking about her sexual orientation. We were talking about transgendered, and Chloe was getting mad last night, and Chloe has a reason to be mad. So one of the things I'm thinking of doing is emailing Higgins this morning. Might email Fanny because this might be what I'm looking for. I don't know. I want to get her opinion on it, because this item here might just be what we're looking for. So first I'll go and email Higgins, right? And go like this. So what I'm doing is I'm going down the list here, right? I got 7 tabs to send, right? And so what you do is, as you're sending it, I'm going to email, Mama Fanny too about this, because I think this might come in handy, not for me, but it might benefit us all, maybe, because I know Zoe is talking about a whiteboard, and, you don't need to spend 30 to 60 or 80 or $90 for a whiteboard. I mean, you got to look at finances, right? And besides that, having a whiteboard is kind of cool, but not necessary on the grounds that it's financially, you can find a way to work around it. So the best course of action is if these work, this is for prepping anyways. So, and if it works, it'd be something to review for you guys to see how it is. And it's only like less than $10, $15. So why not look into these instead of forking out, X amount of money for a whiteboard? Which I will be emailing Mama Fanny about that too, because she's awesome and she understands. And yet, Zoe was putting her foot down the other day, right? All right, so this email went out already. So the next email I send will go directly to Mama Fanny, which is, and if you like my thing, you know what? I'm going to do something, okay? Zoe, of course, will watch this video this morning, right? Right. So for some of you out there, you're like, your dip cup's ready to go, Rita. Why not have it pinch? Later, still coffee time, okay? So let me just pull these up, okay, while I'm working. I'm going to pull one up at a time, and as I'm working, I will show you my idea for prepping, see? Is that the first one? Let me look. No. All right, so the first one is here, right? You're going to love this. The first one is here, right? It goes like this. There we go. So basically, it's small, it's compact, it's paper, it works. It would work really well, and I think Mama Fanny would agree on this one. I know she's not watching this morning, but I'll send her an email, a short email anyways, on the grounds, right? On the grounds that this might just work wholeheartedly. So this is one of the ideas I have. Now, you can sit there and say, oh, well, Chloe won't use it. Well, we can try. I mean, literally. Higgins said no to the Palm Pilot idea, even though it's retro. So if it's retro, then maybe we should look into something else, right? Okay, so that's the first one. Hold on. Zoe Queen. Yeah. So I was talking to Fanny, talking about wanting Fanny. Zoe wants Fanny to, meet up for Valentine's Day. All right. All right. Okay, so I need to basically get things moving along, right? So that's the first one. There goes hot flashes again. So as I go, I will be compiling this email. Okay, there. All right, so the next one on the list is this one. And you guys are probably sitting there saying, okay, these are prepping ideas. You see, I get idea from time to time. Ugh, it's freaking freezing in here. People say, oh, it's because you're sick. Really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so. All right, so. Anyways, there we go. See? This one here is the to-do list thing. See, it has homework, ride with friends, blah blah, go camping, right? So, that was another idea to do. So, um, anyways, that is one of the ideas I was thinking about. And so that was option 2. Option 3, of course. See, we got 5 more links to go through. And then, all right. Which one's which, anyways? So it's going all the way to the back. I don't want the back one yet. Okay. There you go. Let's see if this works. There we go. All right. So this is the third one, right? It says tear off, right? It has everything you need. Look at this: apples, berries, melons, produce, condiments. It's got everything circled there. So all I have to do is circle this and tear it off. Wouldn't that be more efficient, in my opinion, than buying a whiteboard? What is people thinking? Zoe's or not Zoe? You think someone's going to toss it in the trash? I mean, literally, this is something that has to be done. So, and another thing is Chloe's gonna have to learn, right? That's that one. I like that one myself. Okay, the next one is coming up. We got 4 left, I think. No. All right, so let me just show you this one for prepper, right? So here we go. Excuse me for 1 second while I'm putting this together for Fanny. This takes me a while. I'm actually trying to. So it says here, same thing: broccoli, barbecue sauce. See, it's all put in these little things. So you just check mark it, and that'll tell you exactly what you need. And anytime preppers out there, I think this would come in handy for you all. Yeah, and look at the price: $10, 60 pages. Something like this would come in more handy than anything, and yet I'm hoping Zoe approves, because of it. The next one is, all right, so the next one on the list, let me just move this. The last one's an option. So the last one's an option. But anyways, let's just show you this as a prepper, right? So the next one on the list is this one, right? Again, same thing. You got apples, meats, bananas, bacon. It's got like everything you need, and you just tear it off, basically. So it's, so if you buy like one, you can buy that 4 and then have several years worth. It works a lot better because, yeah, I think, in my opinion, that a prepper like this would come in handy for what you need. You can also use it if you need to maintain a sense of orderly balance, because frankly, it's the only way you're going to get everything done, and I'm thinking that this would come in handy immensely, so let's just show you the next one, because I'm actually liking these ideas this morning, Zoe, of course. So basically, anyways, we got to get Chloe up. It's 5 in the morning. She's got to follow her schedule. It's a 6 a.m. shower. And then finally, she's got till 9 a.m., 9, 10, or whatever. Then phone calls. She can make all her phone calls early. That would leave her to have some time in between. But in the meantime, I would like to share with you. Actually, I should get her up. So she's got 63 minutes. So she has time to wake up. And the last one is just something funny. It's a Christmas thing as a prepper, So what you do is you do this, right? It says card now holder thing. Yeah. So the last one here, and it just says receipts, Walmart, yada, 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 gift, holiday gift and receipt keeper. I don't really need a receipt keeper. It was mostly, but it's always like, oh, you like spreadsheets, and you like this. Yeah, well, you know what? Sometimes a little order isn't needed. So let me see. Hmm. Anyways, well, the whiteboard is an idea too, but I don't think a whiteboard will be needed if we go through the current list. So what I got to do is I got to pick up some prepping tools, pins. I'm running low. I'm going to get it down to like what 3 after 2 years. So, and the other prepping tool I'd highly recommend is always keep your printer in tip top shape. That's the other thing. So, anyways, my tablet thing's charging, so let's just go wake Chloe up. Give me a second. Better wake up then. Okay, peeps. So, with the budget planner set up, and you're waking Chloe up at 6 o'clock or 5, so she can be up for her 6 o'clock. That leaves me to wake her up. So the to-do list is wake Chloe up. So, anyways, she closed the door. She's like, okay, so top 3. Hmm. Another thing you want to look at is for business purposes, right? You want to look at emails, right? So what you need to do is you need to go over to an AOL or Yahoo email, right? So go. All right, So then what you do as a prepper, okay, like I'm setting up things right here for today's top 3. First, look at links Rita sent. That's Chloe's job. Check and clean email. She doesn't do that. Or set up Yahoo or AOL that basically is always clean so she doesn't go through crap, right? Then, okay, so then cleaning is here, right? Then what you got to do is do other things. Everything you do, it hinders on a lot of things, right? For example, like tomorrow is more open, right? So you got spreadsheets, tobacco run, food shopping, right? Meals, I don't know. Let's just put Chloe. So Okay, so for example, right, it says here, Chloe's breakfast, hot bar, lunch, hot bar, right? Rita is here, so I get to make my own decision. Which would leave other work to be told. See, top daily 3. All right, so mine's going to be spreadsheets, right? Chloe's is grocery shopping. So, once you start putting together what needed, Now, a lot of you have asked me, is this planner any good? I would say it's okay. It's not like one of those primo ones. It's basically my family chose this based on price. Now, we will be looking at the price just to be funny this morning. I know they say don't let it look a gift horse in the mouth. But I am curious about this because supposedly this was mine, and you know, you got 360 days pages, right? Or I don't know, right? But I personally, it's called Trees Planner, right? So let's go look at Amazon real quick. My family just chose whatever was random. Yeah, the Trees Planner for $9.99. So I think this is it. Yeah, she thought I could use the trees planner, right? It's got a 4.6 rating, but I wouldn't recommend it. You know. So, you got undated, 10 by 7 by 3, spiral sliced, and I personally think it's like so. But a lot of you have asked me time and time again about Amazon, right? So a lot of you have emailed me and you've said, hey, I like Amazon, but Amazon doesn't like me. Amazon likes you. They're just cutting corners, right? So because they're cutting corners, which reminds me, I'm getting tired of my email, right? So I emailed Fanny, right? Love Fanny, right? So Fanny sends me this email, right? And love her dearly. She knows this. And then you got this email thing, right? So I'm using something called Mailbird, right? I like Mailbird, but sometimes you have to use different things, right? So, for example, Mailbird has been okay, right? I also use IncrediMail, or not IncrediMail. The other one I use is IE app or something, email app, EM client, right? So I use EM client, right? So I use EM client in this, right? I have Postbox too, and I'm telling you, Postbox is pretty crappy, right? A lot of people say, "Oh, I love Mailbird," I love Thunderbird. I've tried out all the email things. You can actually calibrate it properly. My problem with the email application as prepper is I have to have, you know, what's going on, right? So, for example, right? So I went ahead, right? And then if you look, scrolling down the list, right? It's like you have 2 emails, right? I just cleaned my entire box, right? And yet they're telling me that somewhere in my email is 2 messages, right? It's not in 2 in my inbox, right? So you have to go down the list here, right? And it doesn't tell you what's new and what isn't. So if you go to this filter here, right, it says inbox, it'll go to unread, and it'll tell you what's available right there. See unread, right? Then you go and click on this, and then you go to filter, and you say something like, maybe you hit refresh. and then it'll go away. I don't know. I mean, to me, I think mail, there is a problem, which reminds me, I want to check on pricing real quick, right? All right, so for example, currently, if you guys are interested in better email, I know some authors use this. It's called Postbox, right? Postbox is literally an application where you pay like $49, and then what you get is a lifetime license, and Higgins is like, oh, it's a good deal. Well, yeah, if you want to update your problem, Okay, so because the email program is that way, we're gonna just go into my email. All right, so anyways, you got Postbox, you got Mailbird, and then you got, I don't remember the other one. The other email is there's Postbox, Blue Mail, and then Mailbird, right? Mailbird is very expensive. They charge you X amount, right? So a lot of people say, oh, it's great, you can do everything. Yeah, if you want to multitask, right? So Mailbird business, Mailbird, whatever, right? A lot of email clients. A lot of people say, well, what's your email client? What it is? Okay, so basically, if you go monthly, right? You go here, right? And business, yearly, personal, pay once, right? So last 18 months. So basically, you skip this, right? Personal, pay once, right? And then you pay $49.50 and you get, 5 emails, unlimited, you know. So, they're like, and then a lot of people sit there, right? So 50% off, they're like, oh yeah, so they're trying to sell you, yearly plan, but I, for one, if you haven't checked this out, you should check out some of this, So one of the things I need to email Higgins real quick about is two things. All right. So first you go to Mailbird, right? I'm sending it off to Higgins because Higgins is Higgins, and then and there's not much email on this either. When you look up, they haven't updated their web browser, for a long time, but they're always talking about, the you got like personal and an email and etc. So what I'm doing is I'm sending off this information this morning to Higgins, and to let him go through it. So there we go. All right. So, anyways, I gotta finish my morning coffee this morning, and then also just to share with you, you guys are talking about prepping, and you're like, well, what about Amazon? Well, what about Amazon? You're like, what about Amazon? What about people email me and they say, hey, Rita, what's with the Amazon shipping? You order something, it says it's due in on Friday, and then they change it saying it's due in the week. They don't have them in stock. Okay, here's how it happens. Okay, Amazon basically sends you a planner, right? One planner, color's black. Chloe gets hers first, right? Whoop-de-doo, right? Meanwhile, because I got to review it, Chloe's not going to get it till I'm ready to give it to her. So Chloe turns around, right? And she does mine, right? But then you turn around and you have the shipping problem, right? Your shipping is the problem. Right? So shipping is the problem. You order something and it says, oh, it'll be one item says right here, track package, right? But let me just sit here, right? So it says ordered, right? 4 days to go, right? 4 days to go, right? Amazon, I emailed them. I said, hey, it's coming up to Friday, right? They said, oh, well, we had 20,000 employees fired. So because of it, it might be delayed, right? They don't give a care, right? They don't care. They literally don't care, right? So I got a thing it's saying arriving Friday, right? But if you go to not yet shipped, right? All my pre-orders, right? Not yet shipped, right? Not yet shipped, right? So then you got canceled orders, which is 7. I can actually, that's food. Now, here we go. I have to check on this, anyways. So then they turn around, right? And then people sit there and they say, how come? And I'm like, because, a lot of people are asking, a lot of people saying that some of these games, they're not even worth the $59.99. So we'll just talk about that's like, So, anyways, a lot of people are talking about that, right? So we'll just get to the BS there. Okay, I love you guys dearly. So a lot of people sit there and they say to me, how come this or how come that? And it's like because no one cares or because it's just so expensive. Oh, look at this. Trollingers, cured ham, sliced ham. How many? 6 pounds, $89. What is it exactly? European Alps smoked Italian ham cured in the European Alps. Okay, so paying premium for that. All right. So you got all this thing that says not yet shipped, etc. People say to me, oh, how come it's, they laid off, 20,000 more workers because that, they don't want to do it. And they think, oh, well, we can survive, right? You can't survive as long as the planet's starting to, let's put it this way with Amazon. Amazon's like global, right? Slowly, Amazon's fracturing itself like a chocolate covered orange. Bit by bit, it's basically breaking apart, leaving nothing left of the orange due to the fact that Amazon keeps firing people. And yet, people are literally doing different things. Now, there's people out there Amazon's gonna eventually literally cut itself down. They're gonna become a specialty store, but it's gonna take some time because right now they sell everything, right? And because of it, Amazon's got some problems, literally. So, anyways, like I said, everyone, there's some ideas I've sent out there via email. I'm hoping that, I can look up some stuff. A lot of people are saying, Rita, you should do this, you should do that. Well, one thing at a time. You see, a lot of preppers out there have asked me, what's the plan? What are you going to do? I said nothing, so I'm not even thinking right now, I'm just waking up. So when you look at different ideas, you can look at things on a break. You can look at things and say, okay, cool, and go from there. And then, a lot of people say, to me, how come I have, more seasons, story seasons, Friends of Mineral Town what is it, For Steam, you know, I actually have the Switch version, so that's what I've been playing. Some of you don't, you know, some of you say, oh, well, you know, but the thing is, I like full controller support, you know, and, you know, I'm looking at a lot of different, options, you know, like for example, you know, if I'm buying a game, I want to buy a game, you know, and buy, you know, a game that I can enjoy. So currently, story seasons. This is the thing. I've already taken care of this. You know, you got partial controller support. That's why I don't play it on the thing. You know, and then this one's got the bundle. You know, pay $50. You know, a lot of people ask me. You know, when it comes to games, you know, what do you choose if you're going to basically be prepping? Okay, I'll tell you. All right, one of the biggest things in the world. I think Zoe hasn't. Zoe, I love Zoe dearly. Chloe, of course, I forgot to tell you, Chloe got mad. All right. So I look for something that's long term for gaming, for prepping. Okay. One is for long term, you look at games like this, right? You think, oh, 20 hours, I'm done with it. I'll go to the next one, right? 20 hours, let me just put it this way. Right? Look at this. Look at this, right? This is just a strategy guide, right? Introduction, Restoring the Lighthouse. Beacon Town Directory, Farmer's Handbook, Fishing Guide, Mining for Profit, Chef's Guide, Open for Business, Meet Your Neighbors, Wedding and Festivals, Developer Tips Trophy, and the 20th Anniversary. So, tells you what happens, how you end up with the farm, how you have to take care of the farm, how you got to, you know, cut down trees, dispose of rocks, etc. You think, oh, this will be freaking simple. It isn't, because once you get through one field and you think you got your house upgraded and everything else, you start basically gifting people, and next you know, you got to go make room for the second field and then the third field, and eventually you're sitting there with a huge farm, right? And then you look around and you think, okay, I got all this, right? Then you look around and you say, cool. But then you have these areas where you can basically plant in the mountains. You know, it's like, oh, mountain range, you know, you can basically, you know, year-round crop farming. So eventually, you know, you'll be up from morning to night unless your water cans like the best and everything. So eventually it gets into hundreds of hours. And this is something I find very intriguing. It's like, let me put it this way, okay? You're a farmer. I'm playing story seasons, right? And you got like, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you have 12 known bachelors or bachelorettes, right? That means you got to spend 12 years if you want to get the complete ending, 12 game years. Right now I'm on year 4, right? And literally, I finally got through almost year 4, where I literally finally talked to someone. I don't remember who it was. I went on a date with. I think it was for the fireworks show. It was Jenny, the hippie, and then for the winter festival, I think it was. I can't remember what it was, but I decided I wanted to, um, you know, do my home and do my food run or my party, whatever I was doing at home. So I chose someone who, um, you know, one of the characters for home, you know, and you know, it's like, oh, I think it was the winery, right? The kid from the winery, Cliff, you know, because he came back and I got him a job, so he was like, oh, you know, but thing is, you want the full ending, the full everything. You're gonna have to work at it, but you know, the point is, you know, winter time is money time. But the thing is once you start stockpiling your ores, you know, all you have to do is start working year in and year out, working from floor to floor, getting orbs and other things. Eventually you have goals that are completed, you know, and this is why there's a prepping list, you know, which, let me go see Chloe's up, because I gotta get her up for her 6 o'clock shower. She kicked you out. So, anyways, people. So, each game is a little different. Like I said, books will tell you all about different things. So, some of the things that I'm really excited about is to review, is to actually do a breakdown of what um, journals I would recommend. Right now, I don't have any to recommend because a lot of you beautiful people out there have been complaining, to me about Amazon, and they're like, oh. So, for example, I do this every day, right? Now, the preppers list you can find in my About Me page, right? So, right click it if you're interested in purchasing anything for yourself. Now, one of the things I want to share with you, right, before I go this morning is it's always like put her foot down again. She's like, you need a scanner that only takes batteries, right? Or not batteries, electric plug, right? Thing is, I'm still toying with the idea of buying something more expensive. Problem is, I haven't talked to Higgins about it because I've been busy. So today's plan, right, is I'm going to go and show you a couple things. So, for example, all right, this basic scanner will be here Wednesday if I order it today, right? Basic scanner is $105, but thing is we don't know what's on this one here. Will be here Thursday, but it's shipped by Amazon too. So then this one here shipped by Amazon says Wednesday, January 11th, right? This one says right here shipped by a different company, right? $2.99, right? So when you're looking at purchasing, you always want to click on the shipping information, right? And then you go down to new, and then you want free delivery, right? And then you scroll down, right? It says free delivery, free delivery, free delivery. And this one here, if you look at it, right, has nothing delivered by Amazon, because this one here is not being shipped by Amazon. So then you look at the next one, it says $80 shipped by Amazon. Okay. And then you go this one, it says Monday. Oh, you know what? This one's the 17th of January. So first of all, you got to ask yourself, okay, when you're basically buying something like this, you got to ask yourself, why is Amazon delaying shipping? It's because Amazon basically has got different warehouses. Okay, literally, if their item is in a warehouse, then they might ship to your nearest warehouse. Okay, so this one here would make me wait till like the 22nd. See, that's the problem. This one here, you pay $700, you can have it on Friday or Wednesday. You can have it in 2 days because it's being shipped by a company that isn't even representing Amazon, and their ratings is just new. So you just got to go again, hit new, right? And then right here it says please scan our outlet. You can get it Wednesday, blah blah blah, but you're paying $600. And I know Higgins would love to have one of these, but to me, it's not impressive. And then you have this one. You have this one here, right? So this one here literally has the next one, $50 cheaper. Still, it's expensive, right? And they'll ship it later, but you don't see anything from Amazon, right? So nothing from Amazon. So this one's, then if you go down the list, right? So we're going down the list real quick because I want to share with you my opinion, right? So a lot of people say, oh, what are you going to do? How come you're not doing it? Why aren't you doing this? How come you're not doing it? And it's like, well, because I have my own thoughts, okay? Now, a lot of you out there have asked me time and time again about other things, okay? Now, let me explain it, all right? This comes in the 17th, so, Zoe doesn't realize that if I'm buying this one here, literally, This one here, I don't trust the pricing. It's like, they're telling you can get a brand new one for under that. And I think it's because, all right, so apparently this one here is cheaper. Okay. Yeah. So, anyways, so let me just move around a bit. All right. So this one's Amazon again, ships by Amazon. So you'll get it like, because it's shipping by Amazon and a third party seller is selling it, you got to be careful. Yeah. And then this one is ships by Amazon, but the delay is half a month. And a lot of people are really upset about the half a month problem. So you got to ask yourself, how much are you willing to set up? So half a month, right? So, for example, everything is a half a month away delivery. People say, well, how come? I get 2 or 3 days. It depends on your hub. So basically, your item's in a hub, you're fine. Your item ain't in a hub, you're not fine. So it depends also on how much you're willing to deal with it. I mean, let me put it this way: for a prepper's point of view, right? You buy groceries, right? You say, oh, I got my groceries, I got my food stamp groceries, right, on Amazon. You may place the order, but Amazon will delay 3 weeks. So unless you have food, they're trying to force the grocery stores, But let me tell you a story last night, right? So last night I went to bed, right? Got up 3.5 hours later to make a phone call. My sister was late. Got done with my sister, and then I made a phone call to Zoe. We talked for about 2 hours. I went to bed. You could sit there and say, "Oh, Zoe and Rita." Yeah, well, Zoe's funny, and sometimes uh, Zoe basically turned and was like putting her foot down about um a you know a Zoe I was hoping they had an email address contact. Okay, they have an email address. Nah. Well, I'll email anyways. And then I want. What was the other thing that we were talking about? Let me look here. I think it was a hat or a. All right. So I emailed a company, right? So we were talking about um, dogs, Zoe and I were talking about dogs, right? I was looking at a Havanese, a Lhasa Apso, a Shih Tzu, or a teddy bear dog. So this is what I was looking at. I think so Chloe thinks a something here, but the Havanese is really cute too. It just depends on if they can get in touch with me, they might be able to basically let me know if it's whatever it is, because of that. So anyways, like I said, it's almost time for gaming, but I want to tell you guys a story before I go. Okay, it has to do with Chloe. So Chloe last night got mad at me, right? She won't do anything if I'm online, right? But I'm not. I was on the phone, right? I didn't get in touch with Poppy, and then finally she got mad. She said, I'll just wait till you get up to do it. Fine. So today the schedule is she's going to be busting her ass, and I'm going to be fucking doing things. As soon as she finishes her portion, I will start mine, and we will not stop till this place is redone and clean. She's got crap everywhere, and she's going to clean this fucking mess up today. So I will be gaming, barking orders, and helping out when I can. Okay, so if fucking Radiant's Truth wants to go fucking bitch about something, go fuck off, because frankly, I'm not tolerating this. All right. Secondly, right, I have a lot to do today. Okay. So Zoe, of course, last night was asking if I got breakfast and lunch. Well, I rinsed out my growlers. I believe today's Growler Monday, which means it's like $9 a jug. So cheaper, but not too cheaper. So let me go look at that. So what you do is you look at San Juan Island Brewery, right? And you look at their specials, right? So you go menu, and then you go beer, and then it says refills, right? 9 or 15, right? And then you I don't want this. I want post. That's what I want. I want posts. Yeah, you see. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. So what you do is you go over to Facebook from time to time. I'm not logging in because I want to see this, right? So they're posting a crowd. Hold on. So basically, they're posting a picture, and that was it. You know what? You should just go over to the Instagram thing, right? And actually, you know what? You just put in this, right? You just do it this way, right? So for some of you preppers out there, you say, what do you do? Simple. You do this, right? Yep, you just put in call brewery, right? And it saves you time without bothering, right? I sent enough emails out today this morning anyway. So, point is, that's what prepper's thing is. See, you can prep and you can maintain some type of order. So, that said, anyway, I have to get going. I got to basically wake Chloe up again. And then I will, update you guys a little later. But, anyways, I didn't finish my story, right? So, Zoe, of course, doesn't know this, but Chloe was angry this last night, literally screaming and yelling, wanting Zoe to leave me the fuck alone, and literally was screaming and yelling that I needed some time away from Zoe, apparently in Chloe's opinion, as a time vampire. So I'm really gotta let Zoe know this morning about Chloe's outburst because, Chloe didn't do anything. She basically sat in her room. Her room needs to be fucking double cleaned again, and I'm tired of fucking living in filth. What I need to do today is get this fucking place redone, and I'm not giving Chloe much time. She's gonna be out Tuesday. We don't know about Wednesday, but afterwards, she's better fucking bust her ass to get things moving. Because I'm not gonna live in a pigsty again. Because I told her she's gonna keep this fucking place clean, and she's gonna fucking work her ass off, paying me down. Literally, she hasn't even thought about it, right? And yet, you gotta ask yourself, where's my Amazon stuff, right? She doesn't even think about it, right? We're literally living in whatever land, So I wanted to share that with you all. So I'm about to log off. Chloe asked for a refrigerator, right? She's like, hey, refrigerator. Sure. If you earn it. Thing is, she failed in her mission again. She basically started throwing things around, It's like she demands something, but at the same time, shipping's delayed. So, she thinks, that because of delays in shipping, she ain't going to get everything she wants. Well, I worry about Zoe dearly, and I worry about Chloe dearly. Problem is, we're basically living in a world where things are going down the toilet, Like the other day, I was looking for a pocket watch, and Chloe said to me, well, how come you don't buy it, And I was like, simple. There's Mickey Mouse, and then there's, Minnie Mouse. But, thing is, Jiminy Cricket, $400. See? Anyways, once in a while, you have problems. You can look up eBay, and eBay is way to go because, it is what it is. So basically, if you can't find it on and you might be able to find it on eBay, but that's if you know what you're looking for, So yeah. There. So if you look at eBay, right? And then if you really are looking for something, right? You go Google shopping. Hold on, everyone. Hi. I need payment. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof. Arfy, woofy, woofy. No growling. It's too early in the morning. See, this is what he thinks. He deserves something. You don't deserve crapola. See? Look, I gotta work. No, and no. See, you always gotta be gentle. No, no, and no. So you get head petted, but you ain't getting anything, moocher. So his treats are out of stock right now. So you see his treats are out of stock. As you can see, Grandma Fanny is going to basically be seeing this jar. I tried to find out where if I should order Chewies or something. You know, here, take two. That's it. You're down to like 6 or 8, which means unless I go and find you some more of these, the grocery store doesn't sell them in these cans anyway. So. All right, so you go to Google Shopping, right? And then you go, and it'll pull up this, right? There we go. So basically, you go down here, right? It's basically saying that the Grumpy Pocket Watch is discontinued. So unless you look at this, right? And then scroll down to see if there's anyone. It says, well, get back in stock. No. So apparently everyone sucked up the Grumpy one, apparently, So it's like you can have Disney or you can get. Anyways, I got to go through the list eventually, but I wanted to share this with you all. So, anyways, where was I? I don't know. Do I care? Not really. I'm just telling you what it is like it is. Mickey Mouse pocket watches. I don't want that. I want Disney adult pocket watch, right? And then if you scroll down, it'll tell you what they have and don't have. And then when you're looking for the right thing, for example, if you can't find it, it's because there's too many people, basically, So you're just SOL, Golden Pocket Watch, Disney thing. Yeah, well. Thing is, there's a lot of people out there, I've always wanted a Scrooge McDuck, you know. And just yeah. So it's getting harder and harder to find some stuff. So, anyways, I better get going because it's 14 minutes to 6, and Chloe's gonna get in a shower, and I need a game. So, anyways, the story goes Chloe basically got mad because she wants me to stay away from Zoe and stay away from Zoe because I think Chloe is jealous, but I also think there's no reason to be angry. But of course, Chloe's angry, and Chloe's going to say, like, "Hello, Boo Boo." It's funny how bunnies sleep with their eyes open. He was actually sleeping. Were you sleeping? Huh? You gonna wake up? All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna go game for a few hours. Right. Got to get everything prepared for today. I'll keep you updated throughout the day. I might be up till like 7 or 8 tonight, depending. So we'll see where my sleeping schedule is because I took a nap, and then got up, took another sleep, got up. So, anyways, we'll keep you informed. In the meantime, thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned for an updated video. Let's see how Chloe pulls off today's to-do list. So, in the meantime, keep me informed. Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestion at the like, subscribe button. Solve some fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dogs, your service bunnies. Hit the bell notification, the thumbs up button, the subscribe button. Solve some fun for your family, including your dogs, your cats, your bunnies, your service dog. Give a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, like button, and I will keep you updated on what's going on throughout the day. Thank you, everyone, and God bless you in everything you do.